Ready, set, go. Okay, guys, we have to talk. Time has passed. It's been a little bit too long since I made that last video. And the price of Bitcoin isn't looking too healthy, obviously. You all know. And there are some things we need to talk about these charts. So, coming in hot and looking at the daily charts, as we can see, we just about kissed this downward sloping resistance that we've been hitting since about April. Been forming and touching many touch points along that way. And as we can see, we almost touched it, which is even worse than touching it, honestly, because that means we don't even have the strength and support to get up and touch it. Who knows? Maybe we flip here and we touch it again. But as we can see from looking at this particular support or resistance, that we keep hitting and getting dumped by, every time we hit it, we do end up dumping, just about dumping, then trading sideways until we can hit it again, because it's just been long enough at that level, and dumping, trading sideways, hitting it because we've been at that level for so long, and then dumping. Well, once again, after the dump, we've been at this level trading sideways for just about another month, and we're ready to hit the resistance again, which every time it's been almost a 10 to 15% dump. So if we're talking about a 10 to 15% dump here, guys, we could be going down to the levels of 16,000, something lower than this previous low. And that is not right. That's not right, guys. Bitcoin doesn't sound like what we want for it, but man, it's a messed up world. And the coins that we trade with, they can do some messed up things. But you know what isn't messed up? Check out this hourly chart. So if you see, broke down from this Adam and Eve pattern, traded sideways a little bit, used this new formed upward sloping support to get us back above my blue resistance band, where I've been calling for major action around this band for a long time now, and we keep seeing that it does function as a support, and now it is equally functioning as a resistance right here, as you can see. Recently, as today, last time I made the video, we were here, I was talking about how we had broken above this resistance band, but we were just likely to come down and test it because we are now trapped within a converging triangle, as you can see. When you look, this downward sloping resistance and upward sloping support, they intersect within my band of resistance right here. They will intersect. Now, that doesn't mean the Bitcoin price is going to just come right to this little corner right here. It is likely to hit it one more time to the upside and the downside. But as we close in, something to do with this band, either bouncing off, upwards, or downwards, it will be the catalyst to break through any side. So say right now, if we can bounce off this as a resistance, then we can come through and bounce off this and go through. If that doesn't happen, we're still up above the support band, so we can hit this, bounce off as resistance, come back, bounce off this band once again as support, and that will give us one more shot to go through this downward sloping resistance. But say we do today and tomorrow break through the bottom here, now we're going to end up down here. We will likely go down and bounce off our support, but there is a lot less room here, leaving me to believe that instead of bouncing off the support, we will break through, because we have just broken through 2-3 levels of support in the band. So we'll have a lot more downward selling pressure. Well, if I have to say, hold your hats, because we are coming up on a big decision moment, as we almost always seem to be, but this time a little bit more big, because all these days and weeks have now been adding up to this. If you take a look at the weekly candle, we also just closed another week green. So that looks a lot healthier than some of the stuff we've been seeing for the past few months. For the month of June there, we've been seeing just so much red. So these two green candles right here and there, that is amazing to see. It's not a sea of red anymore. We can finally say there's a chance for Bitcoin, but not starting off this week the most hot. Not starting the way we want it. We've got a lot of work to do. So let's get that price to break through the resistance. After that, we can finally say, okay, the bear market may have been the past. We may have hit the bottom. Now it's time to climb back up to the tops that we are looking to see. And if that's the case, then, you know, always, I gotcha.